Jesus, the Prime Minister in your hand. Father, you know everything about him. Father, it's you and you alone what know. You know what to do, you know what to see, you know what to take care of. Teach him, Jesus, more than better. The ministers I bring before you, each and every one. The opposition party I bring before you. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Dr. Kid by name and by number. Reach out and touch him if thou be so pleased. Guide him and protect him. Bless him, Lord. Keep him in the act of safety. Where he weak, Lord, make him strong. And where he's strong, make him stronger. This our blessed Lord. I bring in ministers before you. Each and every one of them. Take them in charge. Guide and protect. Bind them together, Lord. This morning, Lord. I bring all your children before you. Remember the entire force I bring before you. For I pass by all police stations, those on duty and those out of duty. Father, the SSU I bring before you. Pass by every camp this hour, blessed Lord. Father, it's only you that could guide them and protect them, Lord. It's only you that could bless them and do their body every good. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. Father God, remember all workers here and everywhere. I bring them before you, Lord. Remember all drivers here and everywhere, Lord. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. The sick and afflicted one, those on the hospital bed, pain rackle them at all body. And when it's day, they cry for night. And when it's night, they cry for day. Jesus, I know you could ease the pain for them and smooth the bed for them. Look over each and every one of them, the nurses, the doctors, the workers, the security, each and every one of them. I bring them before you. Pass by the mental home. Pass by the psychiatrist home. Pass by the prison this morning. Remember each and every image in the prison this hour, Lord. Father, thank you, Lord. Thank you this morning, blessed Lord. My God and my King, remember them, if thou be so pleased. Remember all the prison officer. Remember each and every workers, Lord. Have mercy on them in a time like now, Lord. Remember them, Jesus, if thou be so pleased. I bring the buses, I bring the driver, the conductor, the passenger. I bring the boat on the ocean, the plane flying in the air, each and every one of them, not forgetting the Coast Guard. Guide it and protect it, Lord, in a time like now outside. They're not easy, Jesus, but guide them and protect them. Bless them, if thou be so pleased. And have mercy on the youth. Father, have mercy on the youth. I'm asking you, Lord, to look over the youth. Control them, Jesus. Teach them what to do and what to say. Teach them, Lord, wheresoever they plan it, Lord. Lend them the hammer of love to break down the stony heart. This is our blessed Jesus. All those what lost their loved one. Remember the Baptist family, this our blessed Lord. Take each and every one of them in charge. If thou be so pleased, my God and my King. I bring Mr. Andre before you this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Thanking you for health and for strength, for life and for mercy, guidance and protection, blessing this hour, Lord, from that son this hour, Lord. The offspring of your body I bring before you, if thou be so pleased. Remember each and every one of them. Wheresoever they look at, all those who are they dwelling with, bless them, Lord. It might be small, but bless them if thou be so pleased. My God, I bring his staff before you. Each and every one of them this morning, Lord. For I bind them together like one bond elastic that cannot be broken. My God and my King, both male and female, they all is in your hand. Pass by that radio station. Remember the Foucan and the Bongden Center. Even the Chaslan, the do the ending of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. Bless it if thou be so pleased. My God, remember each and every one of them. Remember Miss Joe, I bring before you. Remember Miss Matterson, pass by Carriculan. Remember each and every one of them are dwelling in she home. Remember them if thou be so pleased. For the past by Miss Jacob this hour, Lord, not she alone, but all the different homes. I bring each and every one of them before you this hour, Lord. For that God pass by Hermitage, if thou be so pleased. Each and every one in that village is our blessed Lord, my God and my King. Take each and every one in charge. My village and my people is our Lord. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. As you taught the disciple to say, Our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. That will be done on earth and it is in heaven. Give us the days of our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For there is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord.
Amen and good morning. How are you doing this morning, my dear?
I'm okay for the time, what I will say.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
And I'm happy that I'm here. I'm able to hear your voice this morning because we didn't have any. I have not heard of any injuries or any loss of life, but people have lost property and so on. And I'm happy to hear you. I know you don't live in close by the river, so you don't. So you're supposed to be okay.
Yes, I'm okay, but you have a lot of slide and thing up here.
Yeah, slide by you there, so?
Not by me. When you go up the hill, to go up from Monjalo direction, the bottom road, going down for Babylon down there.
Going down for?
Babylon.
Oh, what do they call Babylon, so you say?
Alright, after you go up the hill, and you're going for down, you don't going up the stiff hill.
Oh, that's like going back to Samaritan, kinda? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
They say, well, foot can pass, vehicle can pass, they stay all up the block, and I could stay by me and see all up in the location ground all what come down.
Yeah, I hear that a whole piece come down there.
They say the whole from the day to reach right down, they say over by John.
Well.
Well, we're going to see what's taking place.
All right. Well, I jam.
All right. Okay.
All right, then. Good. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. How you guys doing? Morning to all the beautiful people inside of St. Patrick. I love and respect you so very much. You don't know. You just don't know how much I love and respect you. And the fact that I'm able to talk to you this morning, no, it's not that I have to be here. It's just like, sometimes things happen by divine intervention. I guess I just had to be the one talking to you first this morning. Yeah. So anyway, good morning to you. God bless you. Am I good? No, I don't. I don't perceive that I'll be here for very long. Gates, the Igwe, as you know him, he's on his way. And Carl, of course, is also on his way. So I guess I guess they'll be here in soon time. I'm really not prepared. I guess I'm really not prepared. But I always like to have fun. So I'm gonna continue to have fun. But before drumsticks, yeah. I sort of get accustomed to a Wednesday morning, so it's going to be drumsticks next. She's going to call and she's going to have a word for us. But then I sent something. I got a picture, a small video from a friend of mine. And that video had to do with the river and what it looked like yesterday. At what we call Canny Gap. Good morning, Chrissy Batiste. How you doing, dear? Nice to know that you're safe and looking forward to seeing you pretty soon. I haven't seen you for a while, so I need to come visit you. Good morning again, Chrissy. Yeah. So I'm looking at the video, and then I get a laugh. But I will share the laugh with you a little bit later. Now is not the time for laugh. We're waiting on that usual scripture reading from Drums. Drums, where are you? Drums, did you get a lot of water by your side too? And your phone got knocked out or something? Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Carrico. Petey Martinique too. Good morning. How you doing, friends of the rest of the Eastern Caribbean? This is Real 91.9 FM. If you're listening inside of London, good morning. Italy, good morning. Seychelles Island. Friends listening inside of Brooklyn, Toronto, good morning. Montreal. Yeah, this is Real FM. This is Grenada. This is St. Patrick. And yes, we survived the storm. good morning to all my family.
World out there,
Yeah.
with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful.
Good morning, drummers.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
All right, all right. Talk to me, dear.
Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that made us, and not ourselves. We are the people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endure to all generations. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Thank you, my darling. Did the weather do you anything yesterday?
No, not well. I'm inside, so I really don't go out the road yet to know if anything happened out the road. But not, by me, nothing happened.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm happy that you're good. I'm happy. Everybody gone to work already?
Yeah, not really, no.
Not really?
No, they are not walking to the issue, but she lie down.
Morning, Dillian. She'll hear him.
Quite, I'll be quite inside my room too. Maybe.
Okay, so she would hear. All right, all right. Until I say morning.
Yeah, okay then. Have a nice day.
You too, darling.
Bye, bye.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was drums. That was drums there. We got the weather? Yeah, that's going to come up. Stay with us, friends.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
The magic of radio. Or the magic of the media. For some aspects, not all aspects of the media. You can read and you can hear. Well, based on reading, you can know what's happening wherever. You can listen, especially to Real FM, and you'll know what's taking place weather-wise. I believe that we have Brother Eugene Wind at the airport this morning. That's where our meteorological office is located. And he's going to give us an idea. And when you hear the weather report this morning, you might say, hold on, Eugene living in a different world? Well, you know, there was just sunlight in St. George's yesterday. We had the rain. Morning, Eugene.
Yeah, good morning to you, Andre, and good morning to listeners also. Here's weather for today, Wednesday, December 20th. Currently, appointing experiencing fair conditions, winds from the east at 9 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 10.5 millibars, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 87%. Yesterday's maximum temperature recorded was 31 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 25.5 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded at Point Celine, hence December's total remains at 61.1 millimeters. Let's go to the public forecast for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with few light breeze showers, increasing cloudiness overnight with light to moderate widely scattered showers. The maximum temperature today is between 31.5 degrees Celsius, with winds coming from the east-northeast to east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate to rough, with waves 6 to 9 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells, and therefore a marine advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently rising, which are high this morning at 9 o'clock, then will fall to shallow at 15 past 3 this afternoon. Sunset this evening is at 13 minutes to 6, and sunrise tomorrow is at 22 minutes past 6. Just to recap, is the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with few light breeze showers, increasing in cloudiness overnight with light to moderate widely scattered showers. From the southern side of Mar Bishop International Airport, this is usual.
Eugene, is there any explanation for that phenom we had in the north yesterday?
Well, it's looking at I wasn't following the weather over my days off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to look at it properly during the day. But I believe there's a little bit of trough that affecting the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
That causes severe weather. And plus, there is a transition period now into the dry season where trading cumulus and moisture from, say, the Atlantic Ocean comes across. And it basically stayed around the area, the Windward Islands, for a long time, right? Okay. The reason why I believe it impacted the northern part of the island more is because the feature was more over Carriacou area, right? So I believe the northern part and Carriacou get the bulk of the rain, and because of the localized effect of the mountainsides in the northern part of the island, mm-hmm. which were mountainous, I believe that will cause a localized flooding. So that is why I believe. But like I say, at this day, I do a case study on that, right? Mm-hmm. Look at the data from yesterday, and then be able to give a report. But I know that the Met Office will definitely give a report in the monthly report that we just do about the event.
Okay, you'll do something like that.
Yeah, they'll do that. But it's hard for me to say without looking at the data from yesterday, mm-hmm. and I was off, right? So I don't really have that is basic things from briefing and stuff from my next co-workers that tell them things. So I have to look at it properly to get a... The other thing though, Eugene, the same or similar, you would think in the next 24 hours or so? What do you say? The feature is still around, right? But I don't believe so. Based on the model data, the rainfall activity should be way less. But it's showing for some increasing cloudiness overnight. But one for some widely scattered showers as the forecast said. I don't for a flooding advisory because I don't believe it will be that bad as yesterday in terms of the rainfall amount. But because the soil content so filled with moisture, once there's any change, we are probably up to a low chance. But I don't see the need for advisory at the moment yet.
All right. Eugene, thank you so much, my brother. One love.
No problem.
All right, great. 9-1, the real boss.
Renlec presents Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grand.
On Friday, the 22nd of December at 5 p.m., Classic Furniture will be having a food hamper draw. To enter the draw, you need to submit your name, phone number, and address on a slip of paper and placed in the box provided. So come in today and get a chance to be that lucky person. On behalf of the management and staff of Classic Furniture and Chantimel Co-op, we say thank you to each and everyone that supported us throughout the years, and we look forward to your continuous support for 2024 and beyond.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence.
I love my Grenada.
Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me a little better night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show.
Music holding me, it controls
performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp, Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raise her hand and she tell me, making no place sweeter than home.
The St. Patrick's Anglican Parish Church presents its annual Black and White Boxing Day dance, Tuesday, December 26th at the St. Patrick Anglican School Auditorium. Starting time 9 p.m. Tickets cost $25 for single, couple $45. Music by two popular DJs. A complimentary drink on entry for early birds. Dress code strictly black and white or black or white. I'll see you there.
St. Patrick's Pharmacy. St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Looking for a wide variety of prescription drugs and over-the-counter medication? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Feeling weak and want a boost? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy for all your vitamin and mineral supplements, essential oils such as lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and much more. Medicated soaps, antifungal and antibacterial, all at affordable prices. Visit St. Patrick's Pharmacy today at its new location. Yes, a new location on Clip Street, apartment number 4 at the Ford Building. We are open Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us today on 414-1954 or 442-0204. St. Patrick's Pharmacy, where quality medication costs less.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
$150,000 in cash and prizes to be won. This Christmas is on us. Sign up in store or online today at discoverflow.co.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
You got to be. If you're not, then you could just shut down just like that. Anyway, as I told you, I am not here for very long this morning. I'm just holding the fort, and the HNIC for this morning is here already. So let me just say good morning to him. Up in there, boss. You good?
Yeah, what's up with you, Jerry?
I'm good. You know what HNIC mean, right?
Eh?
You know what HNIC means?
No, I don't know.
The head nigger in charge.
Oh, you see head nigga in charge?
No, you. I just said the HNIC for the program has arrived.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everything good?
Yep.
How did the rain impact your immediate confines in St. Andrew?
You had some water in the yard, boy.
I know that area is an area that is,
Yeah,
I
yes.
wouldn't say prone to flood, but a lot of water does be in that area, right?
Yeah, he had some water in the yard for most part.
Most part. The driving area to come again, that's really muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't drive in there this time.
No, but what happened a couple of weeks ago, some work was done in terms of banners and things.
Oh, in that area?
Yeah, so you're not as bad as he used to.
Great.
But on my way here this morning, wow, the rain did some damage, boy. You had a lot of slides too.
The rain did it did a work. It did a work.
But in every adversity is an opportunity. So I hope the powers that be use that as an opportunity to get some work done in terms of infrastructure, because we're hearing a lot of boasts about infrastructure. So there's an opportunity here for the powers that be to show. It's not only talk, because you have a lot of things to rectify based on the showers.
Well, one of the first things, and I say this straight up here, and one of the first things that has to be rectified, this administration has to decide, and I'm speaking of one of the first things in St. Patrick.
Yeah.
They have to decide which one first. And what I mean by which one first, there's supposed to be a continuation of that project that's supposed to be from Chapel to Tivoli.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a second phase of that
Yeah.
project. Now, for whatever reason, that project has come to a standstill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, that project also included a number of bridges.
Mm-hmm.
That bridge close to what is called the Montfenju gas station,
Mm-hmm.
that bridge close to there needs attention. And when I say need, I mean need immediate attention, right? And
like yesterday.
No.
Like last year. Yeah.
Like last year, seriously.
Yeah. No,
and it's not a two-day project. That project is supposed to be done, meaning that I remember visiting underneath that bridge with Joe Gilbert before Joe Gilbert, went into office.
Wow.
Right? Before he became the Minister for Works, right?
That means just after Ivan?
Exactly. As a matter of fact, it was after the Emily. There's a phenom that gave us a lot of water like this. It wasn't Ivan.
Emily gave us more water than Ivan, eh?
Yeah, I think it could have been Emily.
Yeah.
And that bridge, I call that bridge standing in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Because the footing of the bridge basically doesn't exist.
Eroded.
Now, yesterday, when I passed there, I saw that on the right-hand side of the bridge going to Grenville,
yeah,
the immediate right going to Grenville,
yeah,
that the beating that took yesterday is a problem.
But you slide out, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. No. Further to that, what they had planned to do was to do the Cedars Bridge and the road, ensure that the road was passable. Mm-hmm. Well, it is passable, but ensure that the road was proper.
Wide enough
so that it could accommodate traffic while they
diversion.
Right. also the plan was to do the that bridge that is it Top Hill? No, not Top Hill. Close to that bridge just after the junction where we're talking about, just after going towards Snell Hall.
Yeah.
That road there that
and you could go up and come out in
come out by Chessie, by the Mitchells.
Yeah.
Right. Highgate, correct. That's the word. Now that bridge is supposed to be done, the road done, so I will take away accommodate.
Yeah.
Now they need to do that early because please don't let it happen, God. But if that road collapses, if that bridge collapses, then we immediately have a problem because the Cedars Bridge
not 100
can't handle it. I saw a piece of.
Remember a truck stuck there some not too long ago?
Well, it can't take big vehicles anyway.
Yeah.
But I saw yesterday, after the water subsided, a piece of bridge that came out from the Cedars Bridge.
Yeah.
A piece of the concrete structure that came out entirely.
Because somebody was had some tires and some floors behind that little he went.
Yeah, that went.
Well, in all of this, Andre, kudos ought to be given to the past administration. Because we're talking about bridges, and we're talking about Kalalu and Pointsville.
And those areas like nothing happened.
And persons who been around long enough, not Johnny come lately, who were cauterized, they would know in times past a couple of years ago, with that kind of rain, all know people couldn't be passing in them places.
Yeah, you can't pass in Kalalu and you can't
and
pass
Pointsville.
Pointsville, you can't pass. Yeah, that's a fact.
Watch. First, this work has an impact. Jay, would you believe the bridge in River Twine? You have a pump house or something close to there.
The bridge in River
Twine. On the passing through River Twine.
When you
leave La Poultry.
Yeah, on the right hand side.
You passing on that bridge.
Yeah.
The volume of water, because of the work done in Pointsville and Kalalu and them up there, reached the top of that bridge.
Wow.
Yesterday, So you understand
the volume of water that comes down.
You understand the importance of the work
that was done
on the top, and you wouldn't hear nobody say nothing about that. All you hear about what in the pipeline or what stick in the pipeline and kind of utter nonsense and garbage. No one would say to the past administration, well done for that work in Kalalu and Pointsville. Because we have a way, if we cannot claim it as ours, we call it mess. So yes, then is Cornwall, today's political Wednesday. That part of the mess, NMP leave. The Pointsville Bridge and those in Kalalu. Because I'm talking about who leave mess and what mess was leave. That part of the mess. And that part...
You know what is interesting? Is and people are not going to realize that, is that what happens in Kalalu, what happened is that the water now can move free, which means a lot more water is going to be coming down. And guess what? Down river is the Pointsville Bridge.
Yes.
So that water, the volume of water that's going down now, it leaves Kalalu and it gets to two bridges. The one that they did a bit of extension on.
Yes.
That's the one close to where KB is there.
Yeah.
Right? And then it gets to the Pointsville Bridge.
Yes.
So, according to Hess, more enemies again, more water again, more water coming down.
Yeah.
So there were three connects because that bridge in River and Twine was done a while.
Yes.
So 3 connects now: Kalalu, Pointsville, River and Twine. That ensured that everything was nice.
So the water didn't bottleneck.
The water didn't bottleneck in those areas.
Yes.
The water bottleneck by our good friend Francis.
Yeah, boy.
And I think the reason, when I looked at it in a video, and I'm thinking that the reason for it bottlenecking had to do with the older bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Because new bridge is there.
Yeah.
But the older bridge was left. And that old, which is the Moya bridge, that's the bridge that Mr. Moya built.
Yes.
Now that bridge cannot handle the
volume of water. So the bottleneck actually happened.
Right. So the bottleneck happened there because whatever trees came down from the nasty farmers,
it couldn't pass.
It couldn't pass. So then it caused that thing there. Nasty farmers again, Carl. You need to speak.
Yeah, but a lot of trees. I find a lot of trees went down, man. Even by just after you pass the gas station coming down, like a tree on the other side, they go down to.
Yeah, it went down into the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a cedar tree or something like that went down.
Yeah.
But nasty farmers, you need to talk to them. They are the reason for a lot of the bottlenecking that took place in various areas. They cut and they toss into the river. Have you seen you saw the area where the gas station is this morning? Or have they cleared it as yet? Yesterday you didn't want to see that, car. It looked like a forest of trees down the ground. Bamboo and logs and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking in the road, I'm talking in the area where you go and park up to get gasoline.
Yeah, I realized that because I saw a young lady trying to hop and skip in that area this morning. I was like, wow.
No, here's what.
But by your partner, they had some water to buy Chris.
He did. Yes, there was water there because when the water came, it hit the bank on coming down. It will hit the bank on the left-hand side, and then it will go towards the river. So there was bottlenecking because of volume, not because of blockage.
Okay.
Bottlenecking there because of volume. A couple of bamboo trees came down, which is normal. You'd expect them to come down because they're close to rivers, and some of them will get swept away. I was talking to CJ, and she had some banana trees.
Yeah, by CJ, right? Yeah. Because right on the bridge by CJ too, you had, so even now you all had debris there.
Right, but she probably responsible for some of the debris because she had some banana trees, and she said when she got home and she looked,
they moved.
They were not to be seen. The water took that because she has a ravine running behind her home there. Yeah, so that was swept away. The western side. And I was telling Eugene Wint at the Met Office this morning, I was saying to him, Eugene, you know what is interesting? Is that I've seen a lot of water in St. Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this volume of water. Never seen that volume of water. The other thing, though, too, Carl, is that there's that volume of water, yes. But the amount of slides that we would have had, we have had less water already.
Yeah.
With more slides.
Yep.
You've had less water with more slides. But there are a group of people who, they don't work in the Ministry for Works. But even as the Prime Minister continues to embarrass these people that he represents, they still continue to hold their own and make him proud.
Yeah.
And he should be. And I'm saying this is something y'all listen words out that y'all listen to this program and y'all listen to Sheldon for things to do. So I'm giving you something to do. Mr. Prime Minister or your advisor should be telling you this morning, give the Western Division of the RGPF a call. And especially a lady by the name of Adrian Lewis. I don't want to mess up her rank. Carl, you can give me the rank?
ASP
Adrian Lewis. Adrian Lewis.
Monday sister.
That's Monday sister. Oh, yes. Adrian Lewis, together, well, there's a driver with them, yes, and Corporal, but here is a Corporal Lewis too. Is that from Shantimel, Carl?
Yeah.
Right. Those two, they were working from as early yesterday morning, Carl, to the fact that they ate lunch inside a vehicle while the vehicle moving. That is how they ate lunch yesterday. And they were visiting and helping to direct and divert traffic to different places. So Miss Lewis and Mr. Lewis, no, not her husband. I don't know if they're related, but it's not her husband. I know that for sure. Miss Lewis and Mr. Lewis, and together with the driver I saw them with yesterday, some Montreal. He's a Stanislaus guy.
Who?
The driver I saw with them yesterday is a Montreal. He's one of a member of a twin.
Oh, he used to sing Parang?
Yeah, yeah. He's from Montreal.
Yeah.
They were the ones I saw driving around yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the RGPF Western Division, you worked your butts off yesterday, and kudos must go to you. Also, is a gentleman that I've known a long time. And he's into heavy equipment now. Hanif Holas. I don't know if other people worked. I can just speak for whom I know.
You can speak on what you say.
What you see. What I see. Hanif Holas, kudos to you. Kudos to you, Hanif Holas. You were worth your salt yesterday.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do.
He did his civic duty.
Yeah, but there's one piece of heavy equipment guy I wasn't really proud of him. I don't know who he is or who he drives for.
Who?
Listen this. I am driving towards Plains.
Yeah.
So after the Monfendu gas station, going up there, I meet a piece of heavy equipment driving come down. So I'm okay. I say, yes, brethren, you're going to work. That is good. I get up to the corner. Just before where Sugars live. Sugar Repuda, the guy who operates Sugars Repair. Just before where he live. I get up to that corner, and Carl, one vehicle alone could pass. A slide came down, and one vehicle alone could pass.
Like close to where somebody up plant lettuce something there?
Close to where the guy does the lettuce.
Yeah.
And Carl, I'm like, but Bridget, you just passed.
Yeah.
You ain't using your head.
To clear the tar off, yeah?
Just clear the thing. You just passed. Just clear the thing.
Yes.
No big deal. Even if you have to hold up the traffic for 5 minutes, 10 minutes to clear it.
It'll be a wall
clear the
up.
thing. Just push your thing on the side so that, two could. But he didn't. Brethren, don't use your hand and your foot alone to operate. Use your head too. Anyway, let me not take away nothing from you this morning.
No, you don't
RGPF Western Side, big up yourself. Adrian. Who's in charge of Western Side?
But I don't know who's in charge.
Is it Richards?
I'm not sure. I can't stick my
neck. But I know
out.
Adrian is one of the persons.
She's the 2IC.
She's the 2IC. So Adrian, you and your team, and of course whoever is your boss, big up.
But that brings me to something here now.
There's one other thing I want to say. But go on, you say it and then I go say it.
How do you reward these people and them? You could start by giving them the internet, pay for the internet for them.
Well, of course.
Because they have to put their hand in their pocket to get the internet. So, Prime Minister, the first thing you could do, and that could happen, not even the stroke of a pen, just with words.
Well, as far as I see it, Carl, yeah, and I tell you straight up, there needs to be a look at how this thing works. We didn't put on air condition this morning yet. There needs to be a whole relook as to how this thing works. Now, if you are, let's say, and I'm looking at it from corporal status, if you're a corporal and you're part of the police band, and you're a corporal and you are a duty officer in the Western Division, that's two different things, You, the corporal, who in the police band, may not necessarily need internet service. You may not necessarily need that to perform your duties.
Yeah.
However, the corporal, who is a duty officer, is that correct to say? Duty officer?
Yeah.
In the Western Division, would need internet Because even if he goes out and he doesn't necessarily have credit, he may need internet to contact the station or whatever. So I'm saying that, Mr. Minister of National Security, this is something that you can do. Have a team. Look at the people who needs the internet. You're going to have internet in the station, yes.
Yes.
But have a thing that people who needs internet organize and have internet on their phone, because there are some ministers who don't need internet. They just listen to call so they know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't really need internet to do anything. They just listen to call and then they go in the office and get it done. That is how they just do it. No, the other thing I have to say is that, Mr. Prime Minister, you are coming out again, eh? Let me just say to you, sir, that thanks. You started to talk about it, you called for it, and it happened. But it only happened in St. Patrick's. The wash program happened yesterday. We get it wash. Wash done.
Yeah, we get it wash done.
We get it wash. So, thanks, Mr. Prime Minister. We get that clean out in St. Patrick's.
And he's a guy who does know a lot of things because he know the guns and them they come in. I remember he say
yeah,
you know.
You know.
Yeah,
so
you just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, so the wash program, we get the wash program before you bring the wash program. So we get wash done yesterday.
But Andre, you know what this morning feels like?
What's it?
How this particular program came into focus with those discussions, Andre.
Oh, that we used to have with you on the farm?
Yeah, and sometimes, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We used to say, off the cuff.
Off the cuff. Off the cuff, yeah, man. I used to enjoy those times, you know. But I didn't want you to go back on the farm, not yet. You could go back, you're on the farm still. You didn't leave the farm. I wonder what would have happened.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what would have happened to your place yesterday?
Well, what happened? My pump submerged yesterday too.
Whoa.
So I had to have some work done on it to make sure that it's up and ready.
Morning to the folks in Toronto.
I didn't believe where it was located.
That would happen.
That would happen. But the volume of water, wow, some water come out behind Moonlight City, they damn. I can't tell them Jamaican, them radang.
And Carl,
hey.
There's some situations that people think, and yes, while yesterday was one of the rare cases, we had more water than anything else. But a lot of the times, for instance, one of the reasons for Grenville flooding so regularly is because of development.
Yeah.
You see, when you develop and you...
Especially concrete.
You do concrete, the water cannot now go
penetrate
into the soil.
It has to run off.
So it has to run off. So Grenville yesterday had to do the flooding or whatever took place in Grenville. While yes, there was a lot of water, but the flooding or whatever took place in Grenville had to do with development.
But even this, Andre, all they beat up on the sidewalk. After the flooding and so on, because of the sidewalk, it was easy to move about in Grenville.
Because of the sidewalk?
Yeah, it wasn't the sidewalk. The kind of mud and other thing what it would have been associated with the thing. So, and that is the testament, you know, Andre, of the mess or the nothings that NNP did.
Okay.
So you could see even now, it helped. Like I always use the term here, and you might hear me say that before, like a lighthouse. You cannot say it saved 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheep, but you know once you take it out, sheep's in problem. So the Pointsfield Bridge, the Calalo, the sidewalks in Grenville, all the beat up. But at the end of the day, it's serving a purpose which it was intended so to do, Andre.
I need to ask you this question.
Yeah.
I know you have your program, but today...
The program going on.
So you have a program on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just needed to know. I just needed to know.
Friday could be the last program, however, because we're the people's spokespersons. If anything topical or anything of repute comes around... No. Friday is the official last program. But if something come up, I don't wait until next year to come and inform. No, Friday is the last program.
Right. You see, I'm saying this to say if you say that Friday is your last program, then that means the station will plan
No, well, let the station go ahead and plan. Friday is the last program.
Friday is the last program.
For this year.
For this year. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I thought you were taking next week Wednesday and wish all your people Merry Christmas and all that.
Well, is the station plan for me to do that or doing it?
No.
Well, say station go plan.
No, you were saying. Yeah, no, I said to you, if you say Friday is your last program, then the station will plan.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say Wednesday is your last program to wish people Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, have a joke with them, then the station will plan. So
no, go wish them Friday, because after Friday is Christmas.
Well, that's true too.
So if I come back next Wednesday, the
yeah,
Christmas
that's after
go.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's after Christmas. So you'll do that on Friday.
Yeah.
Goddess Bella, good morning to you. You're all the way in Texas, my dear, and here's hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful morning. Yeah. Wow. So, Igwe, yeah, he has. So who's this? Okay, we come to you. Igwe has arrived, folks. Let me just get up and give the guy his seat. Igwe, you see where I got in terms of putting comments online. Let me just leave you alone because I find your face kind of set up.
So what are you going to do now?
Me? What am I going to do now? I'll probably sit for a minute, have a sip of coffee, and sit there? I am not necessarily prepared to sit there.
Yeah, I like that. Join the chambers, man.
Get there. Yeah.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchen, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold
Sissons. Express your style with color by Sissons.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody. And tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
It is that time of year again, and Maya's Collection wishes to thank our valued customers for your support for the past year and wishes you a safe and successful 2024. At Maya's, we bring you all that you need to have a happy and festive season. In stock, we have a wide variety of curtains such as strip curtains, vinyl floor coverings, decorative pillows, toys for children of all ages, flowers, pots, pans, and much more. Come visit us today on Main Street, St. Patrick, where you get all your household items at one stop. We are opened Monday to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and later for the holidays. Call us today on 449-6197. Maya's Collection.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the Multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion.
Yay!
And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add Multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
Tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. Too one-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes it is. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over, they unleash their lawyer. Set up an inquiry just to get Kid Rowley, but they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need come close to tell them go. Hurry, pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people. The country taking and beating. So my plea are repeating. Go. They're like a natural disaster. Now. 10 times worse than Ebola. Like a dog with fleas and down on their knees. And I'm begging. Now we enacted one week. Prophesy to the country, streets turn into rivers, then into seas. Is why I'm singing. Now this is my humble petition. Another date for election. Go now, please. detrimental could be lethal. Are you willing to take chance? Much too seedy, day too greedy, eyes too beady. Honeymoon end before the romance. We expect corruption, but now without check or interruption. That a few might stuff the pocket, but not racket by the pocket. From the constant comments, we get no recess before things fall apart. Sooner than later, to protect the future, please, for the sake of we children and the next generation, to safeguard our image before Griffith cause more damage like a dog with fleas. A dog on the knees. And I'm begging, they try to stick me with Rashmi. They have more trick than Houdini. Streams turn into rivers, then into seas. That's why I'm singing. Please, Mrs. Kamala, take Munila and Sharma go. Nah, please.
Morning, Iggy.
Morning to all the listeners. We grace this morning the presence of the Guru.
A long time, eh?
Because, and I would give the Guru his flowers now, I'm waiting until he dead to go and make no tribute.
Yeah, we don't depend on that.
Me and the Guru, we go now a long time, and from time to time we used to speak sometime on the garden and so on. And then the Guru say, sometime you must come on, man. And then we get Political Wednesday, and we get the extension from those things. So I'm giving the Guru his flowers. Real Expressions for Wednesday the 20. What is the day today again, Mike? 28th day of December.
Yeah. Even as you give me flowers, Carl, thanks to that. But flowers has to go to one guy also, who gave me the encouragement to make the Sunday program what it is today. Kennedy Budlal, good morning,
Jack.
I have to I give credit where credit is due. Although he passed me the road and he don't call me Carla to tell him that.
Maybe he don't see you.
He don't see you.
No. Based on recent conversation me and him.
Well, let me tell you.
If he saw you, he'll call you.
He must see me. Because I'm standing by the road gate.
Why didn't see you the same place?
With the accident on Sunday.
Why didn't see you too?
And he driving down and I'm standing here. So one guy say, not your partner came, you had passed today. I say yes. And then he passed back up. So and he blind? He don't so blind.
But after we had a conversation and I was telling you how the accident, you tell me you was right there and I didn't see you either?
Right there.
But I didn't see you too?
Well, like I got to check myself. Get you seen me here? Get?
Yeah, I seen you clear.
You seen me?
Yeah.
Well, I want to know if I invisible.
Why didn't see him to get? And get, you told me about the accident here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre Green, that remains our constituency. Real FM is the parliament. With the spokesman. And Andre, what I recognize is this present administration reacts to most things we say here. In so much as after the budget was presented and we came here and we say, well, we don't see nothing for poor people, children. They come back a couple of days after and say, they're giving some ex gratia payment of 25% with taxes. Where shame is absent, anything could happen. Like the present performance of the National Democratic Congress. But I need to say something here, Andre. And we on Real FM, we doesn't come here and say things what is not true. We challenge or we dare any person of any political, religious or other persuasion to challenge us factually and say, you say that and that is not true. Here is what it is.
Correct.
Now, since before this Prime Minister became Prime Minister, we ask certain questions and made certain pronouncements, and we ask first, whose interest will he serve? Remember we asking that? Because we even go on to say the one who pays the piper call the tune. Then he answered us by saying, when you see certain action thing, find out who pay for the rally and the big fete. We say lack of institutional knowledge, youthful arrogance and youthful inexperience mash up the revolution, and we predicted it go have a effect on how this present administration govern, and we seeing it. So we always quantify what we say, Andre. But I send a clip further, Igor, I want to line it up because it's something topical. And throughout the budget presentation, you hear certain niceties. And people might find are going after the Christians. But who the Lord love, he chastens. And to chasten is to be rough. And the Christians on the government side, in the utterances in the budget, gave the nation that everything is okay. People like Honorable Gloria Thomas and David Andrew and them, they say when they hear people saying things hard, like he's sounding foreign to them. That tells a story they're not connected to the ordinary man. And guess when you had the clip, tell me, so I want you to play it for persons to hear, because we doesn't just come here and say things for yourself. Play the clip with the lady.
This is the worst for the years gone by. The years gone by, for what I see, don't know Christmas this year. Maybe Christmas might take place till maybe January, February going down the line. But right for now, we don't know Christmas. Because we ain't see nobody, we have people in town. But in the years gone by, all know so. I mean, this is the Christmas week. And right now, the last week for Christmas, I mean, the place does real nasty with people shopping and things. But right now, people don't have money.
Now, I played that clip, Andre, to contrast what the government side was telling the nation in the budget. So, we hear 500 for who? We hear 200 for some in the seed. We heard 3,500 for Laco and them who don't walk in. We hear 5,000 for Dennis and Andy and them who don't walk in. And we heard nothing for the ordinary person. We came here and we say, well, how could you? How could you using 35% more of the resources of this nation, poor people, taxpayers, to satisfy less than 2% of the population? And they react as usual, and they came and say, we go give 25% ex gratia payment, but we tax and in lieu of every allowance. So, that is somebody on the ground. And that is the eye test, Andre. For every economic statement or kudos you take in for yourself, you have to have the acid test. Is the people, just as how the Prime Minister would know, justice must not only be done, Andre. It should seem to be done, the person has to feel it. And here's what the people feeling. Because what is instructive here, she say in years gone by, who was the government of the day, Andre Donald?
In years gone by? It would have been Keith Mitchell.
Because they say the NMP was there long. She said in years gone by, the thing wasn't so.
Yeah.
Just as how, when they address the good man who came from Galilee, he said to them, when they address him on divorce and so on, he said, in the beginning, it was not so. So the woman saying years gone by is not so.
It wasn't so, yeah.
So when they say NLPD doing nothing, that is the acid test. Because today is political Wednesday, so we talking politics. So all this old talk about they doing well and they doing this, and people have a piece of pipe in hand and making all kind of utter nonsense. Here is somebody on the ground, my elder, contrasting what was said. She said, watch, years gone by, the thing chaka, money spending. And we know that because the safety net programs, Andrew, and me beg them, you know. We say social instability is about crime and poverty. But they didn't listen what Andre say. They say we voting for pension and permanent.
I see my friend has some challenges there. What is the challenges you have?
The main screen went off.
Yeah, that means it powered down.
Oh, the current go?
No, the current is there. Let Carl continue talking. I will come and give you assistance.
Yes.
Come on, fix.
So here is this elder, and she been and I use her as a reference point, because she in tongue long like how Andre Donald just tell me. She in tongue long, and she say, watch, in years gone by, Igwe, it was not so. Things used to be happening. Poor people, children used to feel good about themselves around Christmas time. But here comes this government, who is the repositor of every knowledge, because they sit down on the high horse and they saying everything nice, everything nice. They say we couldn't do that. They say we couldn't do that. But they say I do like poor people children, and it's true. Because I don't do nothing to help poor people children. And while we at it, I was listening social media, because from time to time I browse around 100 to think. And there is this developing situation with two young guys who went to sea and they didn't see them yet. 8 days now.
I didn't pick up that one.
Yeah, man, they say 2 young guys went out.
Yeah,
8 days now.
On the sea.
Yeah,
from where?
Granville side, Subi's Granville area.
Yeah.
Where they went to?
They say, somewhere by the far or something out in the ocean.
What they went to do?
Fishing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Well, yeah. The exam, I'm saying.
But I bring the point to say.
Well, to the family, of course.
Yeah. My condolences.
Well, not condolences yet. We empathize with.
We empathize, but
because you don't know if they're dead yet. You can't say condolences that they don't dead.
But my point is simply this. One gentleman who is very close, I think some related to them, say with all these searches and things to going on, the government people from St. Andrews, even David Andrew and others, didn't even give them a bottle of gas to help, you know. And that's the kind of people we have in governance.
Well, they're probably like me and they don't know it happened.
Oh, they don't know. And people
well,
ask them.
Like me,
people ask them. People ask them.
Oh, okay.
And that is the kind of cockystocracy we have. Government by the least suitable people, and the prime minister own was a default set of people end up in government. Because watch, Mia Motley made a statement one time. She said, if you go into an election hoping to vote for an opposition, every time you do that, you go end up with a government you do want. And the whole talk out here was we want our opposition, so we end up with a government what we don't want. Andre, you heard the lady speak. And what is your experience and how you feel the season, as they say, progressing? Let me hear, see through your lens. Let me hear.
I have spent years outside of Grenada, but I've spent many more years inside Grenada. And there have been years when you hear people 2 weeks, 3 weeks before Christmas, you hear them say, by what, things bad, I don't see nothing, and that sort of thing. There have been years. However, Christmas is on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday?
Yeah, Monday is Christmas.
Yeah.
And you're not hearing that. You're not hearing that the week before Christmas. What you're hearing from most people is that, oh boy, things hard. What you're seeing is that the buses, while yes, they have people, but the people that the bus is carrying are the people, are the workers of the nation still. Not necessarily those who go in and walk in Grenville and go buy something. Carl, one of the things that you need to take in, and I'm going to ask you that question. In Grenville, one of the, you use the word acid test. one of the acid tests for Grenville right now, Carl, is KFC. Are you seeing the crowd?
Yes.
No.
I go in KFC in Grenville 2 Fridays back, and it was a Friday, and I prepared my mind to line up to it. I walked in and walked out.
I'm telling you, that is the acid test.
KFC
is the acid test because when parents bring their children in Grenville right now for anything, they had to eat KFC.
That is the acid test.
And that is the acid test. If KFC doesn't have lines overflowing into the streets, Carl, then there is a problem.
Yes.
Another acid test, like it or not, is Quartz Grenada Limited. When you see the delivery trucks, they don't really have branded trucks again doing deliveries at this particular point in time. They have other trucks doing their deliveries. When you see trucks passing with appliances, refrigerators, cookers, a piece of carpet, and something, you know that something happening. Gates, when was the last time you saw a truck moving around?
A little while.
These are the things that you use the acid test. Look at people.
But the KFC is the nail on the head.
Yeah. Look at people who have to travel. People ain't complaining about they can't get bus again, you know. Because them busmen had to make it. They had to make the late trip. Because if they don't make the late trip, they ain't making that dollar.
But somebody just tell me they're supposed to get paid since the 15th. They ain't get it yet.
That is another problem. Here's what that problem is. The 2 salary thing, Carl, is that what it is?
Yeah, that'll walk in.
Bi-monthly.
The bi-monthly payment. It ain't work this period because people who would have gotten their first bit of their payment, they have to take care of certain things like loans and so on. Otherwise, they would have interest. And the next payment is not due till the end of the month. Christmas happens before the end of the month. So that means that Christmas gonna be dry for a lot of people. We had much.
And not only
this thing is something else.
And not only that, Andre, what usually happens on the 15th of the month, people used to get the full salary.
Correct.
Even before bi-monthly payment. After the pandemic for shared sacrifice and their leadership came in, the NNPC watch, we go reward all you. We go give all you 2. So you're getting one on the 15th, and at the end of the month you're getting the next one. Now, them men and them never see it as serving the people, Andre. Because if you're thinking about serving the people, even the 25% you plan to give, because you know what happens, should you not augment the half on the 15th with the 25% rate? Because you know people, how they react to Christmas, whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, whether we believe in Christmas, whether we believe that Jesus' birthday or not, is beside the point, Andre. People have become accustomed to, like I always say it, the season of gluttony. So, if you care about the people as you just try to make it out, how you forget that? How you forget that? And an elder among us saying, Andre, watch, by years gone by, not so the thing was.
Not so the thing the day.
And that is the acid test. Another point I need to touch with you, Andre. During the budget presentation, it was very sad that persons on the government side chose to give ministerial statements. And we hear, Andre, again reaction. We tell them they're going in parliament and no man jack giving ministerial statement. So they start to give ministerial statement in the budget presentation. And looking at it, Andre, is it true or is it okay or is it right to assume that even the government ministers have no confidence in the budget, so none of them was willing to defend the budget? They rather go and talk out ministerial statement and who unblocking pipe and who clogging pipe. And what about the budget? They had not defended the budget. In so much as the leader of government business in the Senate, the same budget, one of the main pillars of finance and financing the budget, Andre Donald, which is the CBI, he give false information. And then somebody maybe talk to him and he come and he walk it back. He say, what we dealing with anybody. But I say false information, but what is it a fact that they dealing with anybody for everybody but you? Maybe he knows that and then he had to walk it back. Andre, a long time ago, you had this discussion with me about Animal Farm. And the what you call how we coming to you. And you said to me, the gist of Animal Farm is some men are more equal than some.
Yeah. All animals are equal, but some are more equal.
No, the leader of government business make a error, he lie, tata stupidness, and he walk it back. But the Prime Minister lie about regularization and 12 months, and nobody don't telling him nothing.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal. Listen to this, Carl. No animals shall sleep in beds. Full stop turned to comma. And 2 words were added.
What?
With sheets. So instead of no animal shall sleep in beds, full stop.
Yeah.
That was a law.
Yeah.
The pigs, they changed the full stop to a comma.
Yeah.
So it now reads, and they added 2 words.
Yeah.
No animal shall sleep in beds, comma, with sheets. Full stop now. So they're sleeping in bed, but you don't have sheet.
So, first with that don't have sheet.
Which one?
I don't know.
I hope it's SHWT you're
I
talking about.
don't know. Let's take the call.
They call
God. Oh, just to let folks know, the footage and so that you're seeing, that is footage that was sent to us by one from yesterday. And that last one there, no, if Gates can bring it back up, he can bring it back up for us. That last one you're seeing there, that is Maday's Junction. Now, I live at Maday's.
Yeah.
And I have never seen the river like this. And I did not see anybody yesterday who could well, yeah, there was one person, Lube, good morning. And Lube said that that was tantamount to just a little less than Hurricane Janet in relation to water in the Maday's area.
Who is Lube?
Lube is
you know Lube,
a friend of the family, but he lives just, you know where Raymond lives, right?
Oh, Guam.
But I don't know if you call him that. Yeah, him. So he would have been around Hurricane Janet time. And the one that folks are seeing now, that one is from where the gym is at in Maday's there.
Yeah.
That's a picture from the front
of
the gym.
If Gums was still alive, that movie with Gums in?
Yeah, if Gums was still alive, that gone. That would have gone. Yeah, that would have gone there. So,
but Andre, my grandmother said to me one time, anyway, river or water or ravine or custom passing, no matter what you build, once the water get to a point, he come in there.
Yeah. Is that a bus there?
Yeah, there's a bus what's swimming there.
Where is that one?
I don't know.
Let me see if
it could be close to the same area up there, man.
I'm trying to figure out that one there. I don't know where that one is. That one is a strange one to me. But it looks like the Maday's Canny area though too.
Yeah.
It looks like the Maday's Canny area. But yeah, so but the important thing, as we said earlier, Carl, is that while there was some structural damage, there was no loss of life.
Yeah, that in itself is a blessing.
Well, no, let me correct that. There was loss of life.
With
you know a guy called Bodo? He sings. He has been liming down. Nothing. He lost 3 pigs.
Oh, gentleman.
Gentle.
You sing.
Yeah, gentleman.
In Coconut Road over there?
Gentle.
Yeah, Bodo. He lost 3 pigs. So that is a loss of life.
He balling.
Yeah, he balling. He come on the bus stop and let's say, well, who give me back my pig? I said, what happened? He said, Dre, where I had the pen, when I look, you don't have pen, you don't have pig. Everything gone. Yeah, so he lost 3 pigs yesterday. So if somebody has 1 pig that they can spare, probably they can give him. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah.
Give him a pig to start back.
Yeah, he start back, man.
Yeah, because he lost 1. He lost 3. I mean, that's a heavy loss there on anybody. So if you have a pig and you believe that, you want to give it to the gentleman, you can give us a call, and I'm sure that he'll be happy to come for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
that you have a clip. The last clip I saying you wanted to play it for.
Yeah, let me give.
I usually don't want to play clips, but on Wednesdays I plan not to play clips, but I need to play that one.
You have a caller before you
let me take the call first.
All right. Good morning.
Caller.
Good morning. Andrew, pig could swim. The pig wouldn't get dressed up, man. The pig could swim. Pig does swim.
Let me tell you something. When pigs swim, in case you don't know, when pigs swim, they're cut under their neck.
That is the last action.
They just cut under the neck?
Yeah.
The hoof cutting
under the neck. And that water yesterday, partner, that wasn't play water. That pig and them could never swim in that.
Yesterday morning when Chris raining falling up there. I said, no rain in tongue. Yeah, no rain in tongue. No rain. Until now.
Anyway, one love, brother. Thanks. Yeah, good.
One the strange thing about pigs, they see a lot of men like to have pigs on their boat.
Yeah.
Because if you end up in a rot in the sea and you don't know where you're going, just throw the pig.
Throw a pig
they say anywhere the pig head for, that the closest you land.
In truth?
Yeah. Yeah. They say any direction the pig head.
Just take a pig and throw it overboard and watch the pig. And the pig settle around, and then once you see head in that direction, that's land. Wow. Yeah. That is land.
Yes, take it.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
I'm all right for the time. First of all, let me congratulate you, Mr. Andrew Donald, on your program, your calling program, the quiz. I think he's doing very well.
All you can win all
win all you can if you can. You like that, eh?
Yes, he's doing very well.
And well, you ain't try to win nothing?
Well, I tried yesterday, but I didn't get you.
You know what is the password for today?
No,
You want to know?
Yes.
River come down. River come down.
At the same time, let me say condolence to Ma'am Auntie Ruth.
To her family, yeah.
Yes.
Condolence to her family.
Very nice old lady to me. I got to know her through your station. A good friend. In terms of this, what happened yesterday, sad, very sad. But you see, remember we were in a very, very dry period. And you have a lot of trees that is over heavy. Right? So, and the mold within the land there would be loose, easy. So the water easy to take that and bring it where it wants. And if we do some more agricultural work, cleaning out your drains, cleaning your banks, and so overhangings and whatnot, if we do much of that, we're going to have a lot of those things happening again.
Yeah,
because
true
a lot of the estates are more or less abandoned now, big trees, right? And when the sun here is hot like we got there, you say that is hottest sun in about 25 years or something. So, so the ground is loose. So it is something that government have to look into. A lot of the road work is not properly done again. People leave stuff against culvert and things for a very long time. So when the culvert block, all the water to run in the road. I heard Mr. Lal Singh, Kenny Lal Singh, on a radio program saying that this government have done more road work, a better road work than the NMP before. And I totally believe that's a lie. There was a time when the NMP government said that they couldn't get the right asphalt. The asphalt they was getting was not very best. But they started some work, and most of you already know by Tiboli, Moya, certain places there. Nice paving was done there. So to say no, that the NDC, as they come in now, have done the best road work, that is totally not true. A lot of good work was done, but you could not have get the amount of bitumen you want to do a very large area. Where they did start it under, I think, Mr. Bowen and Mr. the President, the one his wife from Carriacou recently dead. There was a lot of paving where they was trying to pave a whole area and whatnot. So to give NDC that praise and say they must start it and it's a better work by Mr. Kenny Lalsing, it is totally not true.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andre.
Yeah.
One thing I could, and here again, I give it to you. In terms of the road work, you used to be here day in, day out, bigging up your St. Patrick's crew.
Yes. So I
day in, day out. You used to tell other people, with my crew better than you.
Yeah, you used to bossy crew, eh? You used to boast about it.
Not beat up on that.
Well, I need to not beat up, but I need to ask Kenny publicly and privately, publicly speaking from.
Yeah.
Where are you speaking from? Because when I look at the quality of work that is being done right now, my guys are still there. And they do a good work. They continue to do a good work. So it's not necessarily that the guys work better under the new National Party administration. But I'll say that they don't complain to me. They didn't used to complain to me and tell me they don't get paid.
Yeah.
They do that now.
Yeah.
But they continue to do
6 weeks something.
They continue to do the work that they can do. You know, and the other thing is, all the expert in dealing with road paving and road maintenance know that coal mix is not something you use, especially with rain.
Yeah.
We've been having rain for a period, and they're using coal mix. That does not do well with rain. Also, the rollers that they use, they have to realize that the rollers have to be of a certain weight.
Yeah.
Not because you use a roller, you mean that you use the best roller. If you realize that there are some places across the island where rollers were used, but you can tell that it was not rammed in the mixture.
And vibrate and so on.
It wasn't vibrated on. So all these things have to be taken into consideration. But I guess Kenny, I'll put it this way. Kenny Lalsing drives around the island more than I do. On a daily basis, he goes around the island almost every day. So he's probably seeing something that I ain't seen. But Kenny, I'd love for you to bring it to light. You know, tell me, where you've seen the good work that the government, when the government has not done, and Kenny, straight up, the government has not done any projects in relation to roads. So how you come up with that one? That one kind of puzzling. But then again, you're Kenny Lalsing. You are Kenny Lalsing.
Yeah, Igwe.
Babu.
That's a babu.
Igwe.
Yeah, the babu.
You ready for everything?
Yeah.
Let me give you
I've been in office, I've been saying this. Not because I have premonition, Mr. Speaker, because it is clear the trend is obvious. Anybody who's reading the statistics on crime in the Caribbean will see that gun crime is a pandemic in the region. And that it was just going to be a matter of time before it reached our shores. That has nothing to do with the Prime Minister who holds the position of Minister of National Security. It has to do with...
You listen to that statement, Andre, don't know? No.
From the time I've been in office, I've been saying.
Go ahead.
Now the Prime Minister who advising you and telling you to say that they're messing you up. Now it is my intention, Andre, on the resumption of these programs next year, to speak to Mr. Deacon Mitchell, the Prime Minister, because they say the fish spoil from the head. So a lot of times we come here and we highlight what ministers are not doing. And we forget it's because the head don't give in direction. Master plan direction one. So the Prime Minister said in Parliament of all places, Andre, if you read the statistics on crime in the region, especially gun crime, is a pandemic and it's just a matter of time for it to reach in Grenada. So that has nothing to do with him. But that has everything to do with him. Because if he know it's a pandemic and he know it's just a matter of time to reach Grenada, why he can be proactive? He together the minister, the advisor on security and the commissioner to be proactive and to put resources and to put things in place to treat with or to ask countries in the region, how are you handling it? How are you grappling with it? How are you dealing with it? So it's just okay. As the minister, but when minister fail, as KB used to say, when the CEO of a company fail, he has to go in. So saying,
why are you going that far, Carl? If real,
you have a lot of people listening.
No, why are you going that far? If Real FM fail, it's not Carl that failing.
No.
It's not Igwe that failing.
Andre Donald.
Is Andre Donald?
It's Andre Donald that failing.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. So if the country fails economically
and crime wise.
No, hold on. I start here. I'm going step by step. Economically, the country fails. Who are you going to blame? Cornwall? No, the Prime Minister. He that put Cornwall there. Yeah. He should have known better. So if the country fails as it relates to security, Mr. Prime Minister, is you.
Who else?
Yeah, nobody else
Simple.
to blame. Unless you want to say that the head of the country is the Governor General. So put the blame on her. That's the only other person you can go to, sir. The buck stops with you, Prime Minister Mitchell. It stops with you, nobody else. BLAME, if it happens, is a new way to spell DICKON.
Because you see, the Prime Minister is willing not to be accountable for anything that is not good. Anything is good is he. Anything that is dodgy, not me. Not me. Yeah, let's take the call. Morning caller.
Hey, Mr. Carl, Brother Andre.
You are go.
When you have the advisor to the Prime Minister concerning security, the worst commissioner of police ever passed in Grenada, and you have the Prime Minister who has no knowledge of security, and then if you have someone have a little more knowledge than he, and giving him, he don't take it. The only advisor the Prime Minister taking is advice from his own self, right? He advice from his own self because we take an example with marketing board. When he put a board to manage marketing board, and then they advise him, and what he did, he did his own thing. He won't take advice from his own self, so that the crime and violence go take in the country will be on the increase. And when you have the government not putting anything in place to help cushion the high cost of living, to make life better for the people going to carry competing market, it's a more unemployment take place in the country, Mr. Carl. It will be affecting the country because people want to eat and they're not working because some of them that are working, they send home, they go on and illegal, and the crime will be. So, according to the government, the Prime Minister, especially the Minister of Security, and security is one of the most important things in a country, not only for the local, but also for foreigners who come in the country.
I need to.
Prime Minister.
I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Caller, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Now tell me, how you come by that is the worst commissioner we ever had? That me brethren, you know? And I ain't sitting down here and let you say that, you know. I ain't want you to just prove to me. If it is true, I will be the first to admit. Prove to me that he was commissioner. You don't just make that statement and expect me to do so and believe you. Know. Talk to me.
Which one, Dre?
This one he talking about. This one.
No. He's talking about the National Security Advisor.
No, he talking about the police commissioner, the worst commissioner.
The National Security Advisor was a police commissioner.
So you're talking about the okay, I just wonder if
now partner, now
I wonder if my partner pelting punch behind it because I'm ready to jump here. Hey. All right, good. Okay, one love, thanks.
And that begs the question on to the Minister of National Security presently. What is the crime strategy you have? What is the expectation on the public? And how does your crime strategy and the expectation on the public aligns with the country's anti-crime objectives? So if you don't want to answer it, because you see, what is questionable, Andre, the present construct of the RGPF hierarchy does not give confidence. Because look at that. Your good friend Mitchell.
My good friend Mitchell. Which Mitchell? John Mitchell. Who's John Mitchell?
John Mitchell was an ACP man. You know John Mitchell very well, man.
Yeah.
They run him from operation.
Where is he now?
They say he might be somewhere on the port or something.
On the port? Oh my God.
They run him from operation, and he was doing a good job. And the last cricket matches they had here with England, the man they put in charge, Vice Note.
Oh.
He appeared in the event in civilian clothing and he in charging.
No, you can't do that.
Just as how he and your good friend
again,
what you defend in the commission, just how they was in the convention in college in civilian clothing, just so he was in the cricket. And with he, the king's son, mash up phone and them what they is the present construction on
the phone.
Project, so you know that why asking what is the objective? Is it to cover crime by mashing up phone?
Somebody just sent you a message, Carl. Well, send us a message.
Yeah.
John Mitchell is now in cruise ship terminal, Melville Street.
The same function that the present commissioner used to do. The same post, he was the adjunct, they repeal, they send John Mitchell to do the same work, and you're telling me. So that was what is the crime strategy? Right. What is the expectation of the public? And how does that go into the anti-crime strategy or objective for the country? Because you do have, because if the Prime Minister know gun crime the rich and you don't put nothing in place, that speaks books.
Right, we have a call and then I have a comment from somebody in Grand Dance.
Yeah, let me take the call.
Let's take the call. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes.
Yes, our next thing concerning in Grenville with the sidewalk, the water run out very fast now, faster than before.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Carl, you know why the water is running out faster?
Why?
You see, before we throw our garbage and it goes into the drain and it blocks it.
Yeah.
Now you cannot put the garbage in the drain. When you throw it, it stays on the sidewalk so they can pick it up. That could be one of the reasons.
That one of the mess NMP leave.
Yeah, that one of the mess. Carl, can I read this?
Yes.
Okay, somebody says, "Hi, morning. I would like someone to ask," and I'm reading it just as how it is, and I'm not disrespecting
you like
anybody.
parang, read all you say.
Yeah. I would like someone to ask Andy Williams what is happening with the Grand Dance Sports Complex. It seems like work is almost completed, but they removed 2 poles on the tennis court and didn't put it back. They take down the fence from the said court and put up a wall that is lower than the road. When it rains, the court is swimming in mud, and water that runs over the wall onto the court. They said court from the cemetery side. Sorry, they remove the entrance to the said court from the cemetery side and put what seems to be a drive-through for the entrance to the court from the hotel side, like if it belongs to the hotel.
You might sell it for them.
The courts are smooth when dry and slippery when wet and needs resurfacing. What they are doing is filling the cracks and holes on the court.
Implementation.
All right. Andy had a post on Facebook showing what the complex would look like when it is completed. I am not seeing it. Well, maybe it's not completed yet.
Artificial intelligence.
That is what it is?
Andre, and I'm speaking to your friend again because
somebody say Mashup Phone is going to be the commissioner.
Yeah.
The present commissioner, they say, turns 60, my good friend.
Yeah.
On July 4th.
So that to tell you what the Prime Minister have in store for crime. A man who trying to evade crime by mashing up phone. Anyways, a chatter on the streets say that they have denied John Mitchell the allowance Mr. Mackenzie used to get when he was in the same position. So that smell victimization to me, a chatter on the streets. So they send him to do almost the same function in lieu of the allowance. I don't know. Because I like Parang by so myself.
Time now.
So if the Prime Minister could sit and do what that chatter sent for you, Andre, and put that man at the helm, it's okay.
What I hear does not matter. It's things I see that does make me wonder. So if today can sing a light, take a stick and juke out the eye.
But my concern, Andre, if that happens, I want to know what go happen to the investigating officer with the mash up phone, because them fellas and them, they can contain the hatred.
No, but that close, ain't that matter close.
Yeah, but the person not investigating the matter. If that person becomes commissioner, the person not investigating the matter, them men and them go for it.
Watch now. That thing fall right in my plate, and I'll tell you how he fall in my plate.
This is a purge.
I'll tell you how he fall in my plate.
Yeah, tell me.
Mr. Mackenzie, I've known him a long time, and added to that, he is from St. Patrick.
A patrician.
He's a patrician. Mr. Soon to be commissioner, based on what Chatter's saying, is also a patrician, right? I tell you, so I got to defend him, Carl. You not to defend patricians.
You on your own with this thing.
Well, because I was defend patricians, boy, it look like I on my own with that one, boy.
Yeah.
You helping here? Brethren.
No.
The man have a deep-seated hatred. Here, you see, when Carl talking about me, he don't say the one by the pastor. So you listening? So you hear what you're saying, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't have a choice, Carly, from St. Patrick's. I protect patricians. Get you know that?
Yeah, no, I know you're bad for them.
I bad for me people. So, boss, don't do wrong thing that I got to protect you. I can't tell you.
I'll give you fire to it.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5.
Pastor Louis, you don't call me this morning, man.
Grenada.com.
And the time run out, Pastor Louis had to call me this morning, but you don't call me. Time run out.
Somebody says that that Mr. Mackenzie is still receiving the allowance.
So John can get it?
Yeah, there is an issue. There is an issue cause chatters say commissioner still receiving the said allowance. Okay. So none for John Mitchell. La.
I will take the last call and thing.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Mr. Donner.
Yes, sir.
Form of correction. Mr. Mackenzie is from Guelph, up by the fish market.
That's what you think.
He's from Guelph.
That's where he used to stay. That is not from Guelph. Don't get that twisted. Don't let me hear that
We
twisted.
never Swingberry.
He never string is a patrician. Don't take with props.
No, we ain't taking your props. I've been saying that forever and ever, amen, and that is a fact.
All right, sir. But you win.
No, I will not win. The man is from Prospect. Yeah. Don't get that twisted.
Prospect man.
What did I want to take with commissioner? All the governor general down there, one little commissioner, you want to take it? Behave yourself now. You are that guy.
Somebody else calling in.
Let me take that one. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, good. Yeah.
1 minute, Clifford.
Yeah, in terms of the commissioner, when the commissioner can work after 6 years?
Well, I don't know. It seems like Andre, newfound friend, could be older than his friend was going. I don't know.
Because we had commissioner in the past that work after 6 years.
On contract, you cool.
Huh? Right.
You could go here on contract.
Yeah. But I am not satisfied with the shifting, the constant shifting of the commissioner. So, and I think that is not helping the force at all.
All right, Clifford.
Good.
Andre, if I see you before the Yuletide date, all the best, my friend. Don't forget the have-nots around you. That is my only advice to you.
Reggie, let me tell you something. I always give whatever I can.
Yes.
Whenever I can. It doesn't. The Yuletide season is not what causes me to give, and the folks who live around me will
testify to that.
Could testify to that.
He does always give.
You know, once I have it, and I can't use all of it before it expires. So the best thing to do is to give it out to people. So that's what I do. And my advice and what I say to people is this. Here's what. At this particular point in time, you may not have it to help. And I'm speaking to folks in the diaspora here. At this particular point in time, you may not have it to help. And I'm speaking especially to those who are from St. Patrick. So, why don't you decide that you are going to take 2 months or 3 months and put together a barrel? All right? With food stuff. If you're going to put food stuff in it, don't put detergent in it. It's going to spoil it. It's going to give it that kind of a taste. But if you can do that and you can send that barrel to somebody who is responsible in a village, like somebody who's responsible in Montrich, in Mount Craven, in Davie, you can send that to somebody who is responsible and ask that person to do hampers with that stuff in the barrel and give it to their choice of needy persons. That would be a great thing. One love.
All right, thanks.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update as produced by Triple N. The details when I return.
In an